campsite. Checked in for 2 days, I booked for 2 days, 2 nights. So I am just gonna zen out here. I'm literally in heaven. When I went back to the van then, I'm sure I saw a little scrote coming out from behind the van with a fishing rod. The only way into the van is through those little vents, the fan things on the side. He like scuttled off when I walked up, so I hired this it's called a security bag as part of the package when I got the van. So I've literally just spent a little while making sure that everything is completely tucked out the way. Baby. I didn't realise it's happy hour, so I ordered one, I get another one free. Good morning. I left the covers up on the windows all day yesterday, and I'm parked under some shelter, so it was much cooler in here last night. Not what I expected, but this is yummy. I just remember I had to go to the toilet a couple of times in the night, and I had to dodge the toads. I saw quite a few of them. Nice little bit of brekkie at this. It's mostly Aussie resort. Most of the people here actually are Aussie, apart from in Canggu. And a lot of them were Aussie. Actually, there's a lot of Europeans, but that tends to be where the Brits accumulate, but this is definitely mostly Aussie around here. It's lush though. The tide's out now, so this is where the guys were surfing yesterday. It looks a bit dodgy, there's some rocks there, but they're on it already today. But just deserted most of the time. It's so peaceful and so bloody hot. It's going to be a day of me doing absolutely nothing. I want to know what they collect from the beach. I'm going to have to go and ask him. Hi. What are you collecting? Oh, black stones. What's it for? Oh, for decoration.
For mosaic.
Oh, for mosaics. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Now I know. That was bugging me. Oh, what's that? Oh, and some money on the beach. Should I give it to the man? Probably an insult. That's probably like 0.01 of a pence. See that little bugger coming out? This one's got a massive hole. Oh my god, he's huge. One of the little bastards come up to my arm. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. Seriously, big one. He was crossing me. I think, oh my god, he's coming back. Sorry. I was going to say, I think he's crossing me. I think I put my flip-flops on his hole. Didn't mean to. Aggressive little bugger. Go away. You're meant to be timid. it's my last night in the van, so having a few beers tonight. It's only about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but you know. Yeah, and then I've got to give the van back by 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, so I'm going to make the most of my last night. A jacket. End of my day of doing nothing. Just met a really lovely couple. She was from Belarus, he was from Turkey. Had a good old chat with them. It was really interesting. Anyway, I'm going to get a shower now and get some fresh clothes on, do a bit of work for the evening because I have to be up early tomorrow to put the van back. Van back this morning, just had a coffee, and I thought I don't think I've actually kind of showed you around where I'm staying properly, so I'll just give you a really quick tour before I leave. So this is the beach bar for the campsite that I'm staying at. It's closed now because it's too early, it's about 6 a.m. From there, that's the resort where I've eaten breakfast once and I just had a coffee now. Yeah, got some stuff out ready today. And then there's my little van. So it's really convenient for everything. From there, and then from here, this is my little route to go to the loo in the night, where I had to dodge the toads. This bit was scary. I was imagining last night actually when I went to the loo, that was right across the path, so I had to move it. But I was nervous that a frog might jump or a toad might jump on me whilst walking across here, and I ended up falling in. So here they've got like little apartments along here that people are staying in. Hang on, you can see them in there. And then this is where I would have to go to the loo in the night, and this is not for the faint-hearted. Ugh. But yeah, it's cute. I've loved it here. It's really, I mean, there's more people around this morning than there is generally. It's just very secluded. It's nice. The only downside actually with at the beach bar, they would play music till about 9 o'clock at night, which reverberated against that wall, so it was actually really loud at the van, even though it was quite quiet in the beach bar. Hi. Little campsite. So a couple of little negative things about the van. The rear view mirror isn't a mirror, it's a camera, which in the daytime you can't see it because of the sun, and at night you can't see it because of the headlights. So you may as well not have that. There's not really any headroom, even though you kind of have headroom. There's like bars going across, so no, every time I leant forward and leant back, I'll whack my head. Oh shit, I haven't taken the things down. Yeah, there's a few things like the window blinds at the back. They're kind of held on with tiny little magnets, so they would fall down periodically. I think because it's a double bed, if it wasn't a double bed and it was a single bed and you could have it out all the time, you could probably get a little bit more organised in it, a bit like in my van. But because you have to get the whole bed out and then put the whole bed back each time, you can't have anything else accessible. It's like you always have to move everything around. But yeah, other than that, absolutely loved the adventure. It was I actually felt like I was on an adventure. I felt like I was doing something a little bit different in Bali, not just following the tourist trail. You know, basically everyone does the same stuff out here. It's brilliant, don't get me wrong. You know, even the stuff that everybody else does is brilliant. But it's nice to be off the beaten track a little bit and, you know, experience driving, like proper driving, not just nipping around on a bloody death trap motorway. Yeah, it's been a real experience actually. I would highly recommend it. So cheap, 160 quid for 4 days and 4 nights. Which yeah, is more expensive than a hostel, but it's about the same. It's a bit more expensive than a hotel, but obviously you have the transport, you have the accommodation, you have the cooking facilities if you want it. You can go to the places that no one else tends to go to. You get to see a little bit of the real Bali and not just the touristy stuff. So yeah, 9.5 out of 10. Would definitely recommend. Oh yeah, a couple of other things before I forget. They drive on the left, perfect. But you also need one of these. It's a international driving permit. You cannot rent a van out here without one. Easy to get hold of in the UK. It's about 6 quid. Just a nightmare trying to find somewhere that actually issues them. But yeah, you just need to Google it to find your local place. But yeah. So before I give the van back completely, I'm going to attempt to visit the Sukawati Art Market. For some reason I thought it was going to be an outside market. Thank you. I'm just looking at the moment. Is that shorts? That's cute. Okay. I'm just looking for now. Thank you. Thank you. From the UK. Yeah, it's just big market. Yeah, it's my first time, so I'm just looking. It's actually quite full on. Everybody tries to get you to stop and look at their stuff. Literally everything in here is so lovely. I could spend an absolute arm and a leg, but have to be with Dad because I still need to get it into my hand luggage. Succumbed. I couldn't resist. Oh, I can't. I literally don't have any space in my suitcase. Thank you. Could literally spend an arm and a leg in here, but I'm really happy with my purchase. She started off at 450,000 rupees, and I got her down to 120. So that's about £6. So for a dress, well, it's kind of like a trouser suit. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And then this side is the art market. So literally opposite each other. Like really pretty traditional Balinese skirts. And I'm really finding it really hard to resist. I think I'm going to leave. I'm going to end up spending way too much money. For a week, I ended up going back and getting a skirt that I'd looked at. That's 2 pieces of clothing that I can't fit in my case. I am literally going to have to throw some stuff away when I get to the hotel. I just want this one. I'll give you 20 for this one. Yeah. Okay. Such a sucker. Honestly, I need to get out of here. Back in Ubud. Just need to fill up with fuel before I return the van. I'm not sure what the protocol is here, but that was embarrassing. Filled it up. Cash only. Luckily there's an ATM right next door. Right, dropping the van back. Doing a check over. I know I didn't hit anything, so hoping they don't pull a fast one. I have a 50-minute walk now to my hotel, which is fine because that gets me there at the time I can check in. About 300 degrees. So hopefully I'll make it there alive. I've got plenty of water. Found it. Oh yeah, baby. They're luxury for the last night. Hi. So I fancied something a bit nicer for my last night. Give me a chance to sort all my bags. So I've got to get all 3 of those into one suitcase. One rucksack, sorry. So I've gone for something a little bit nicer. I took a risk. This hotel was new on booking.com, so it was 240,000, which is £12 for the night. But I think that's just because it was a new property. So nice bathroom. Yeah, happy with that. So something just happened. The lady was getting a treatment when I was having my nails done, and her outfit was bloody gorgeous, so I asked her where she got it, and she told me, so I had to pay it a visit. I ended up buying 3 outfits in there, and the reason that I'm wearing one of them is because I know I've got no space left in my suitcase, so I left the clothes that I was wearing in the shop, and the lady's going to give them to her daughter. I still don't know how I'm going to fit everything in my case. I'm going to have to get rid of some other stuff. If I could give you one piece of advice, if you're planning on coming to Bali, come with an empty suitcase. There is no point bringing clothes. Good morning. I need to get picked up for the airport at 8 AM today, so I've got a lot to do. But my Grab, or my Uber, has just messaged to say he's on his way. I pre-booked it through the app so I could use card payment because I've run out of cash now. I can try and get this on. And so yeah, I'm going to go down. He's a bit early, but I can get to the airport and not worry about it. I'm just checking out, and these little buggers are running along up here. So I'm in the taxi en route to the airport now, and yeah, it's 20 days in Bali. I've absolutely loved it. I've felt safe all the time. Probably the only time I haven't felt safe is walking down the thin roads with the bloody motorbikes. But yeah, people are incredible, just so amazingly friendly and lovely and warm and welcoming, considering tourists take over their country. They're very patient. Food's incredible. It's literally, the whole place is like it's on Instagram. Everything is so pretty. Yeah, just like paradise.